Do you ever feel lost in the chaos of the present moment? Every day brings a new crisis, a new struggle, a new wave of information that feels overwhelming and unprecedented. We are tossed about, searching for an anchor. What if the most stable ground we can find is a simple shift in perspective? The Stoics were masters of this art. They learned to zoom out, to see the timeless patterns in the chaos, and to find a profound and lasting peace. Today, we'll learn 4 of their core skills and discover a new way of seeing the world. For skills of the Stoic mind. The nature of every being is satisfied when it is on the right path. The nature of a rational being is on the right path if it agrees with neither falsehood nor uncertainty in its impressions, if it directs its impulses exclusively to the common good, if it feels inclination and aversion only for that which is within our own control, and if it embraces without complaint all that is bestowed upon it by the common nature. Marcus Aurelius, Meditations. If you've paid attention, Marcus Aurelius constantly reminds himself what Stoicism is. These points are useful for those who read the text years later, although they were intended to help him personally. Perhaps on that day, he had a false impression of something or behaved selfishly. Perhaps he had placed his hopes on something beyond his control or was complaining and fighting against what had happened. Or perhaps some time had passed since he last thought about it, and he wanted to refresh his memory. Whatever the case was for him then, or for us today, let's think in accordance with these 4 crucial habits. Accept only what is true. Work for the common good. Align your needs and desires with what is within your control. Accept what nature has in store for you. Sayings of 3 sages. Lead me, O Zeus, and you too, O destiny, to wherever I am by you appointed. I will follow readily, but if I am unwilling, though with shame, I will still follow where appointed. Cleanthes. He who honestly yields to necessity is a wise man among us and understands the decree of the gods. Euripides. But, Crito, if it is pleasing to the gods, so let it be. Plato. Anytus and Meletus can kill me, but they cannot harm me. Plato. These 4 habits provide a powerful foundation for a resilient mind. Let's take a closer look at that final, and perhaps most challenging, habit, accepting what nature has in store for us. The wise words, collected by Epictetus, give us an idea of tolerance, flexibility, and ultimately, acceptance. Cleanthes and Euripides appeal to fate and destiny as concepts that help facilitate acceptance. When a person believes in some higher power, be it a single god or gods, then no event contradicts the plan. Even if you don't believe in a deity, you can find comfort in the various laws of the universe or in the ordinary cycle of life. What happens to us as individuals may seem random, distressing, cruel, or inexplicable, whereas in reality, these events have a clear meaning. It becomes visible if you look even just a little wider. Let's try to look wider today. Let's imagine that every event, desired or unexpected, was destined to happen specifically to you. You wouldn't fight it then, would you? Look, now, as always. He who sees the present has seen all, both what has been from eternity and what will be for infinite time, for all is of one kind and one form. Marcus Aurelius, Meditations. This idea of a grander plan, of a universal fate, can bring us comfort by giving meaning to our struggles. But the Stoics offer another, complementary perspective that is just as calming, the realization that none of this is new. the events that will happen today, exactly the same as those that have always happened. People and animals live and die, clouds come and go, air is inhaled and exhaled, and all this throughout endless epochs. To paraphrase Emerson, the present moment is a quotation from all the moments that have been before and will be after. This idea is most beautifully expressed in the Christian hymn Gloria Patri, as it was in the beginning, is now, and ever shall be, world without end. This thought should not be depressing or uplifting. It is simply a fact. And yet, the prayer can have a calming and focusing effect. There is no need to be nervous, no need to wait on pins and needles. If you haven't seen something before, others have. This can be a relief. Once is enough, once is forever. Goodness does not grow with the passage of time, but if someone has been prudent for even a moment, he is in no way diminished in happiness compared to one who has always practiced virtue and has blissfully spent his life in it. Chrysippus, as relayed by Plutarch. So, if our present moment is just a reflection of all moments that have ever been, does that make it insignificant? The Stoics would say the opposite. They believe that a single moment of true wisdom or happiness contains all of eternity within it. Perhaps wisdom and happiness are like a medal won at the Olympic Games. It doesn't matter if you won it 100 years ago or just now, whether you won once or several times. It doesn't matter if someone will break your record or surpass you later, just as it doesn't matter if you will compete further. You will always be a medal holder and will always remember the feeling of its weight. No one can take that away, and it's impossible to feel it more strongly. Juilliard-trained actor Evan Handler survived not only an aggressive and fast-developing blood cancer, acute myeloid leukemia, but also severe depression. He consciously took antidepressants, but did so for an intentionally short period. He did this because he wanted to know what it was like to experience true, normal happiness. Handler knew he would stop. He could return to struggling with difficulties, just like everyone else. But for a moment, he had a perfect state, and that was enough for him. Perhaps today will be the day we know happiness and wisdom. Don't try to grasp this moment and hold on to it with all your might. It is not for you to determine how long it will last. Enjoy it, appreciate it, remember it. To feel a moment is the same as feeling something forever. Conclusion. For habits to ground you. A wider perspective to calm you. The understanding that your struggles are timeless. And the profound truth that a single moment of joy is an eternity in itself. This is the Stoic art of seeing. It is the power to find peace not by changing the world, but by changing how you look at it. If you are ready to cultivate this new perspective, I invite you to subscribe and continue the journey. My deepest gratitude to our partners for their support in making this content possible. Checking them out is a wonderful way to support our community. Let's learn to see the world differently, together.